true resilience is demonstrated by organizations that invest in innovation. They allow their teams to be creative. They allow their teams to be curious. I'm Omera Khan, global thought leader in supply chain risk and resilience, and a professor of logistics and supply chain management. What we're facing in the business world today are numerous challenges that actually, when they cascade on top of each other, they become a bigger crisis, what we call the polycrisis. And by the polycrisis, what we mean is that we have multiple risk factors. Now, these could be technological, environmental, geopolitical. We don't know where the risks are coming from, and it becomes very difficult to develop a response system to that. And that's what makes resilience in our supply chains so difficult to achieve. I think it's important to understand redundancy and capacity, having access to capacity when we most need it. It could, for example, be inventory. Most supply chains during the pandemic became so lean, so they were unable to actually handle the sheer amount of load that was then being put on them. We need to have some amount of redundancy in our organization to be able to respond and be agile to unpredictable changes that can occur at any part of the supply chain network. But what you need to really seek in your supply chain is process alignment. I really do believe that the characteristics of world-class supply chains is that they embed creativity and product innovation, because having just design and innovation is not enough. The design and innovation needs to be integrated with the rest of the supply chain. That's the important part. To de-risk the supply chain, it begins on the drawing board. Lots of companies have great designers and design departments. But if those designers are not a critical part of the strategic supply chain decision-making, then it's not fruitful. I think that the very notion and understanding of resilience needs to change. To me, it's not that we just bounce back after a risk event happens, but how quickly can we recover from it, but also adapt. It's a little bit like a chameleon changes color to adapt to any new environment. It gives us the opportunity to actually change the way we want to operate, change our mechanics of how we do things, and we've got to become change makers.